Well, I am here with Bonnie from the Regional Water Providers Consortium. And Bonnie, you have me doing work. What am I doing here?
Yeah, so it's the end of summer, and you're actually helping me change out my emergency supply of water.
So this is a huge container. What is it? 55 gallons?
55
So
gallons.
why are we doing this? Is it something you do once a year? Is it something you do 6 months? What is the time frame for doing this?
Yeah, well, with these larger containers, you want to change them out about once a year is best. With smaller containers, it's easier to change them out about every 6 months, which is the general rule that we tell people. Of course, if you're buying water from a store, then you just use the expiration date as your guideline for when to switch it out.
Okay, now I have a lot of questions just from this little bit of a conversation. First of all, once I get this out, what am I supposed to do? You only just throw them in couldn't we use them in our yards and stuff?
Yeah, that's exactly why we're doing this today. It's late summer and we're all watering our gardens, and so it's a great time to take the water that you've got in your emergency kit and just switch it out. And that way you can use it in your garden and it's not going to waste.
And then my other question, when I was thinking about while I was standing there, I thought, well, am I supposed to clean all containers? I mean, because how would I clean something this big? That was my thought process.
It's pretty involved, and I'm pretty sure that my neighbors were probably laughing at me, but basically for any container, no matter what size, you want to make sure that you thoroughly sanitize the container itself, and then you want to make sure that anything that you use to fill up the container is well sanitized as well. And that way you're making sure that you have a clean container,
right,
and then your fresh water goes in there and it'll stay fresh for a long time.
Because it really doesn't ever go bad unless there's something within the container already that turns it
Exactly.
bad.
Yep.
So if you pay attention, you're really safer. Now I see a bunch of things over here though. Let's just tell me really quick. All of these things can be used to hold your container for emergencies, like in your house or your garage, wherever you keep it. But do the same rules also then apply to these? There is a time frame you want to check on them being good, and then the same process of emptying it and filling it up.
Yeah, well, with these store-bought containers, they're a little bit more flimsy, so you can see I have them in a Rubbermaid so that if they do burst, they're not going to go anywhere.
Right.
The water isn't, and this is especially key if you're inside. You might have it in a closet or something like that. These gallon jugs have a little bit more hefty of plastic, so I'm more confident that they're going to not burst.
Right.
Also, 2-liter soda bottles are very durable as well, and they're a good inexpensive way to store water, as well as they'll fit anywhere.
Right, right. And what about these two big blue ones you have?
Yeah, so these are containers that you can buy at your local camping store, or I actually purchased these off of Amazon. And you're going to want to sterilize these just like you would those larger containers. These are 7-gallon containers, so this shows the amount that we recommend for each person in your household to have, so 14 gallons per person. And that should be enough water for 14 days.
And that also includes pets, children, everybody.
Everybody's
every
going to
living
need
thing.
a little bit of water.
Right,
yeah,
right.
Yeah, exactly.
And then can people go to your website and get all of this information?
Yeah, so regionalh2o.org is where you find the information, and we also have great information about how to sterilize your own containers, how to access water from your water heater, what you need to treat additional water. So lots of great information there.
Well, you know, we never get tired of talking about how we can use water wisely on Garden Time. So for more information, go to gardentime.tv. We'll click you over to the website. Always a pleasure, Bonnie. Thank you.
Wonderful to talk.